everyone, Jack Dog here, and today I want to do something different. Lately, the a lot of things been going through my mind, a lot of things been going through my life, and I know, and I also, as well, there's also in terms of the views I've seen. I have known that my most viewed ones are my relaxing and my depressive videos, and I bet y'all kind of could notice that I do a lot of melodies, rhythm with that turns in base of emotions, and I make them based on my emotions at the time. So I would say like, hey, let's. Why don't I just sit down and just have a chat with you guys? And I know we all go through the journey that we call life, and it's not always easy. It's not. All of us, I really will say, all of us have has faced something that made it difficult in our life, and sometimes it feels like we're alone. That we have no one there that could understand us, that could pretty much make us feel like, okay, yeah, we are heard, we are noticed, we are here, that we're not alone. It's it sucks because some of us we don't want to go to our parents because it's like, oh yeah, our parents will always say, oh, don't worry, you're not alone, we're here with you, or grandparents or guardians, and but it doesn't seem okay or right because it feels like not really genuine because they say, oh yeah, we're always going, yeah, we're there, we're here for you, and it feels like, okay, yeah, you guys are just saying it because you're our parents. Well, I'm here today to say that y'all guys are not alone. Yes, I'm a faceless individual. The only thing I have to my identity is literally my picture and my GIF avatar that, if you guys see me on Twitch, that's pretty much I'm using. But just because I do have that, that doesn't mean that, okay, I I don't understand. We all go through our own pain differently. We all go through the struggles differently. But in the end of the day, that's still the pain. That's still pain. That's still, you could say, a breaking point pain. Something that makes us feel like, man, I just want to give up. Why do I keep on doing this? Why do I keep on trying? Why should I? I should just give up. It hurts, the pain just hurts, and I just don't know what to do. And it sucks. It really sucks. Because, and I would say one stereotype people will have, and is that, hey, you have siblings. Siblings, well, you have siblings, you have family, You're not alone. Yeah, physically you're not alone. Emotionally, though, you don't know. You could even be even more alone with family. Or you may not be. Or you may be, or, because I don't know. I don't know what it means to be. And that's the first thing we all have to understand, that we can't assume that the other individual is going through is basically going through a lesser or greater pain than you are, because you don't know what they go through. You don't know what's in their mind. You don't know what their day-to-day bases are. They may come out and appear to be someone so smiling and happy, but deep down they could be broken in the inside. And that's the sad thing about it, because we don't realize it until it's too late. Until it's too late. And sometimes we hold that to regret. I will tell you this a little story, behind Jack Dog. Uh, remember when I got into social media? My first experience. Into social media was I was like an admin of this group, and of course, this group was Kingdom Hearts. It was my old account. I was new, so I really didn't understand anything. I was pretty much, reserved. I had the whole idea. Be careful on the internet. Your identity could be stolen. So, I used different aliases and I was reserved. But hey, social media is supposed to be, social, so. But, I pretty much wasn't until later on. I still think back on those times now, because, and that's unfortunately as well one sad thing too is cyberbullying. It sucks because technically there's no real law against it, but that doesn't mean the damage isn't real though. And of course, unfortunately it happened. There's someone that was another admin that was getting bullied. I never didn't understood, but social media I literally just assume. And like I said, the mind of the innocent, because since I had the whole mindset of, oh, well, people could steal your identity online is fake. People could just steal your identity, they're pretending. Oh, all the thing that we're raised on. I pretty much didn't thought much about it. I was just saying, okay, well, I just stay in my little corner. I'll be safe. No one will be taking interest in me. And well, the person got, and then the next thing I knew, found out the next day that he did indeed. Did the deed. He did the deed. And it basically like, wow. The person that bullied him thought, oh well, I didn't thought, the whole cliche. I didn't thought he was actually gonna do. I know, but that's the thing about it. We don't know. We don't know what each one of us are going through, and people expect us to be okay. People expect us that we are going through more pain, that we're not going through much more pain than they are. Or people expect that they're going harsher pain than the person. But you don't know. You don't know, because each one of us deals with pain our own unique, different way. And only we know how much mentality we can handle. The mental abuse of it. If we focus more about, instead of figuring out who has the most pain, who doesn't, why not just extend a hand and say, hey, oh my god, you're going through that? Well, I may not understand exactly fully on what you're going through, but I understand what it means to go through pain. Because that is true. That is true. We know you cannot sit here and to say that you never went through pain. You never went through the loss of a loved one. You never went through being bullied. You never went through just being depressed. Y'all never do. Y'all can never say that y'all guys never went through that. And I will say this. I'm not a trained psychologist, all that, so I'm just putting it out there. Just so just to avoid anything. But I will say this though. We are, though, trained in our own mind. We are trained in our own emotions. Because why? Because we are raised with them. We are raised in them. And then sometimes we just need someone to just extend their hand to just say, hey, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to hear you out. I am here for you. They might not say nothing to you then and there. Hey, they may not even never tell you. But one thing they can probably have in their back of their mind though Yeah, someone did extend their hand out. Someone did reach out, and that's all that matters. That to give that to know that, hey, to make that to think or to even feel like, hey, that person at least knows that they're not alone, that they do have someone, and that's a good thing. And why I'm touching on this subject is just because lately, actually, I've been meaning to do this for way back, but I haven't had much of a real time for it due to personal life and currently moving too. So it kind of made this whole thing back, which is why there hasn't been much of uploads or streaming either. But it did took me time to reflect though, and as well just reflect on not only my personal life but as well my on my siblings as well, because, and I'm bringing out there, I have no shame either. Yeah, I do suffer from depression. I do admit it. That's the first step. Admitting that you have it. That you have something. Because if you just feel but you deny it, then it's just gonna harm you in the end. But here's the thing about it, I don't let it control me now. I don't. I keep moving forward. But I have noticed I do. And I have noticed, like little small triggers here and there, but granted though I am getting better. And I am staying strong. And it just made me to think like, because usually when I'm feeling it, I usually do make melodies, all that, but I couldn't find the right tune for it. And that's how I technically make my melodies, like based on my emotion. I pretty much basically make it sound what I feel, and then it gotta sound just exactly how it sounds, how I feel like it sounds, and then boom, perfect. That's how I'm moving too. So then that way I could really focus on making more melodies and getting more stuff to make a better melody, better videos for you guys, because I want people to know that they're not alone. You guys are not alone. You guys are not, because we all have gone through that. If you guys even feel like just having someone just to listen, go right ahead. Shoot a message. If you feel like, go to a trained professional as well. But if you feel uncomfortable with neither, just go to a friend. If you don't feel comfortable with a friend, go someone that you know that you can trust, that you know that they will not backstab you or hurt you in any way. That you know that they will be there for you. As long as you have someone that you could just rely on, then go ahead, speak it out. Let them hear it. And then, as well, what kind of helped me, like I was saying, I create melodies based on my emotions. That kind of helps me let it out. And I said, everyone has their own talent. I knew someone that could draw. I have a friend that she could draw. And basically she could draw based on her emotions. And she's a good artist. Too. And I would say, hey, if you feel like that, you feel like it's to go ahead, draw, paint, color, whatever talent you guys have that makes you go ahead and let that emotion into those things, including sports, activities, games, whatever will make you guys feel better, whatever makes allow that emotion out as an outlet. Go ahead and do it, because that way then you can feel better in the long run. I would say, guys, I probably say this is a good little stopping point for now. Or I shall continue this, and I'll try my best to upload much more regularly. And like I said, once I finish moving, you'll be seeing a whole lot more uploads and streaming much more regularly. But I just wanted to let you guys know how I'm doing, and just to let you guys know that you guys are not alone. Remember, we all are here. We all feel. We all have emotions, all that. And that's the first thing. It doesn't matter what our appearance are or anything, because at the end of the day, we all bleed the same color. What's most important is really our mental health, our emotion, and to know that we do matter for someone, and we're not alone. Well, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.